let's look at the situation, right?
Yes.
Second and 2.
That's the first question. And the thing, sorry to interrupt you. The thing I want to say to all 49er fans is when you're watching a play, right? When you're watching a game and you're watching a play, here's what I do. I go, what's the situation? What's the correct play to be made right now? Not just whatever happens, and then make a commentary on what's occurred.
That's right. Okay, with that in the backdrop, let's check out this play. As you notice, it's 2nd and 2. Yes. The Niners, let's start right there. 2nd and 2, last play of the 3rd quarter. Okay. What do we notice first? Shotgun?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a disaster. It's a disaster of a call.
Yes.
It's really disgraceful. But here's my first thing. Just take it back 1 second.
Sure.
The first thing is this. It's a 2nd and 2.
Yes.
Not a 3rd and 2, but even if it was 3rd and 2, it doesn't matter. But it's a 2nd and 2. Yeah. So, Kyle, you have 2 plays to get 2 yards.
Yes.
You're supposed to be the superstar.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be the genius.
Yes. Yes.
Are you telling me that with 2 plays you can't get 2 yards?
Yes. You got to go straight drop back on 2nd and 2.
Yeah, you have to make a risky throw. Yeah. Look at the situation. Look at the field position.
Yeah. That's right. Not just the down and distance. They're on the 24. You're in field goal range right now. And if you kick the field goal, now you're only down 6.
Yeah, and that's the most important part of it. If you're a coach, you need to ask yourself in any situation, what do I want ideally to happen in this scenario? Now, and then see what happens when I'm watching a game. My mind is constantly doing like a risk analysis, like a mathematical calculations.
Yes.
Of different scenarios, and sort of like a chess player, I've got the next 8 moves planned, and I'm thinking if we're at the 24, first of all, I want at least 3 points, because if I've got 3 points, and then I sit back, I look at the entire game, and here's the situation: my defense is playing lights out. Yep. I don't even have to worry about that. They're not going to score.
Yep.
They're not going to score.
No.
In the 4th quarter.
It's okay to be conservative on offense.
All I have to do, how easy is it for me?
Yeah.
I just have to make 1 score, because if they were leading 18 to 7, that's a bit different. You actually need the touchdown.
Yes.
But 16 to 7 is perfect. It's the perfect situation. It's like coming from behind. You know those, you see those bike riders?
Yep.
And that go around, and they actually come from behind and go bang.
Yeah.
That's what I'd be doing with the coach in that scenario.
And look, what you're saying big picture is absolutely right. There's no reason to pass on 2nd and 2 in this situation, in this field position, but also the type of pass he calls. 5-man protection. You know Mike McGlinchey can't block anyone one-on-one. You know it's a backup quarterback right here. What did you expect was going to happen? So you call something that really isn't setting up anyone in your offense for success.
Yeah.
And something bad happens.
What he really should have done before that play, he should have actually written down what he's about to do on a piece of paper and handed it to the opposition coach and just go, just in case.
Yep, that's right. I mean, not even a thought of like keeping these guys in the block because your offensive line is terrible. Not even the thought of like a play fake before dropping back and throwing. No, just drop back and throw, Nick. Be good. Well,
not only that. I mean, and think just if I can get your audience to just jump forward to the game that just happened. Think about the touchdown from Ayuk.
Yep.
The one where he ran around.
Yep.
Look what happens. Good things happen if you carry the ball.
Yep.
Bad things happen when you throw the ball.
Yes.
I mean,
they used to say,
I've been
it's an
watching
old coaching
this for years.
So many bad things can happen when you throw the ball.
Of course.
You can a sack, a fumble, an incomplete pass, so many an interception.
Yes, and of course you have to sprinkle in some throws in the entire drive.
Yes,
but not in this situation. Look at where you are.
Yes.
Look at the score.
You're in field goal range right now. You could kick it right now on 2nd and 2.
And to me, I'm handing off and I'm going out wide to Mostert, to Wilson, to whoever. I don't care. Or I'm going to hand it to Juszczyk. He's going to get me the 2 yards, and then I'll start again with another 3 plays.
End of story. Those are the 2 calls.
It's too easy. Coaching is easy.
Yeah, I put it that way.
I swear it is easy. So it's sort of like have you ever played guitar, Grant?
Yes, absolutely.
Have you ever tried playing guitar?
Yes. Poorly. Yes.
Yes. And I've tried it and I'm absolutely hopeless. My fingers won't do it. I'm useless. Okay. Yeah. So if you ask me, is guitar playing easy? I'll go, nah, man, that's hard. That's really hard.
Yeah.
If you ask the late Jimi Hendrix, he'd be going, yeah, it's easy.
I can do it in my sleep. I don't even think about it. Yeah.
Now, here's the problem for Kyle.
Yes.
For him, it's not easy.
It's hard. These risk analysis, these risk analysis choices for
because his brain doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't.
I'll finish off on Kyle later. I'll give you a summation of.
We'll finish. We'll give our final analysis of him. But let's go to the next play.
Let's go back to the. Let's go
to the next play. All right. So let me call it up.
That play is pretty obvious. We should get 3. We've got 3 already, guaranteed. However, you can always get Mostert or somebody get into a hole and bang, they take it to the house. And now we've got 7 and now they're only up 2 points. How easy is that? That was an easy win.
Yes. Boom. Let's talk. Let's go to this fumble now. This is at the end of the first half.
Yes, I want to drop back to this play because this was the play where we actually dug ourselves into a hole.
That's right. And if you notice again,
it was totally unnecessary.
They're winning. They're up 7-6 with the ball, 1:30 left, midfield. That's the situation.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's move along. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yes.
1st and 10. Now they're going to motion Mostert out of the backfield just to let Washington know, hey, we're passing. In case you didn't realize, we're passing. I mean, why?
That's. I mean,
it's not just any pass; it's a shot play. It's a fake here, and they're trying to get one of the blockers to leak out, and it's covered. So what's there's no check down. There's nothing.
Yeah. So the problem with this one is the clock for a start.
Yep.
You want to run down the clock. Yep. You don't want to throw. What if you throw the ball?
Yep.
There's a multitude of possibilities, but you could get picked off.
Yep.
And now all of a sudden they've got it at midfield.
Yep.
You haven't got it at midfield anymore. They've got it at midfield.
Right. That's right.
So what Kyle needs to think about in this situation, he needs to think about the clock, think about the plays that he's calling and how much time they're going to take off the clock. You can, in certain circumstances, take a deep shot into the end zone. It depends. And that's not that high a risk thing to do in this scenario.
Right. But, a quick deep shot. Go for it. Yeah.
But ultimately, this was Washington. Ultimately, you want to at least get your 3 points. Now, here's the interesting thing. Again, if I step back, my defense is playing lights out.
7-6. That's right.
Okay. So, and this is the interesting thing. If you take it to 10-6, do you know that Washington only actually scored 9 points?
That's right.
So, hello.
You win.
Hello.
Yes.
How easy is this? Now,
you're finding a way to lose here. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. And the thing is, there was a comment on your show. Sorry to pick on you, Grant, on this one, but you actually said, which was half right. You said this team finds a way to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly. Kyle Shanahan finds a way to lose.
Well, he certainly did it in the Super Bowl. Both times he made it there.
The first play was his. The second play was his.
Yep.
And
easily avoidable with common sense executive decisions. We're going to run the ball here.
Yes.
We're going to run the ball here. We're going to win with our defense today.
And Grant, one thing, you might get the impression that I'm like ultra conservative. Right?
Yes, sure.
Okay. But here's the thing. I'm actually not.
Mm-hmm.
Because that moment, if we get to 10 at least, but you never know. We could get lucky and get the 7.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
I'm actually going for the kill in this moment.
That's right.
They're out. They're done. They're on their knees.
Yeah.
I'm in the position of power.
Yes.
They're on their knees.
Yes.
I'm going for the kill.
That's right. That's right. What you're doing is you have him in a chokehold. And what you're doing is
Kyle's doing in this scenario.
Yeah, it's like you have him on his back, Kyle. Why did you get up? You were choking him out.
Why let him get back into the game?
Exactly.
Why let him get up?
Yes. Look, I want to get to the play against.
Yes, go.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we're going back now to 2019. This is week 10 at home against Seattle, and this is 2:57 in I believe the second quarter. Let me get it real quick. Is that right? 2:57 second quarter?
Yes. Very important, just before we play this.
Yes.
Okay. There's a lot of people that hate Mullins.
Yes.
And they'll look at that last play and the fumble.
Yes.
The last play we just looked at, they'll look at the fumble of Nick Mullins. They won't consider the play calling of Shanahan. They'll look at the fumble and they'll say, Mullins is crap. We don't want Mullins. We want Jimmy G back.
Right. Well, let's check out Jimmy G for 2019.
Here's Jimmy G in exactly the same scenario, and here's Kyle Shanahan in exactly the same scenario.
Okay, let's look at the situation. End of the first half, Niners have the ball near their own end zone. They're up 10-0. It's second down. Okay. Once again, shotgun.
Now, my first point. Sorry.
Oh, my goodness, they go empty. You got to be kidding me.
Yes, exactly the same.
You got to be kidding me.
Idiot play. Exactly the same. Now,
how smart you got to be to call this dumb play?
Now, here's the important bit.
Yeah.
That he's not considering. One, there's less than 3 minutes on the clock to the half, and we've got the ball. Now, look at the big picture. We're playing Seattle, and they've got Russell Wilson. So in the last 3 minutes, what do I not want to happen? I do not want Wilson to get the ball. That is my most critical thing that I want to achieve.
Number one objective.
In this play call. I don't want to score. We're up 10-0. I don't even want to score. Yes. That's enough.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
And the thing is, I don't want to score. If I'm Kyle Shanahan, I actually do not want to score, believe it or not. Because we can take it to a field goal. We're then 13 zip. But winning. Big deal. That's still a two-score game. So that's nothing. I'm not interested in scoring. What I want in this moment, because football is a game of momentum. It's constantly ebbing and flowing.
Yes.
Okay. What I want is to go into the half 10 zip.
Yes.
Because then Seattle players, they go into their locker room and they've got a donut against their name.
That's right.
How do you think they're going to feel during that halftime break?
Yeah.
Now, the only thing you could do worse than what just happened, well, actually, there isn't.
Again, if this were number 4 with the Mullins on his back, Niner fans would want him cut.
Yes.
It's not a quarterback issue. This is a terrible play call for an offensive line that does not specialize in pass protection and a quarterback who can't move.
Exactly.
Terrible. Same thing. One hand on the ball, not two. Same thing. Who's coaching these guys?
Well, that's a good question. I've got an answer for you on that, but we'll leave that till later.
Okay. Should we move on and go to the Dallas game now?
Yes, we can go to the Dallas game, but Dallas is easy. These three plays were really important because I just wanted to show everyone that Nick Mullins is no worse than Jimmy Garoppolo.
Say that again for the people in the back.
Nick Mullins is no worse than Jimmy Garoppolo.
Thank you.
The problem is the play calling. The problem is the coaching.